Ozark rig, since you've got this horizontal plane on it, it has more of a glide, more of a horizontal glide when it falls down. And also, as it's falling, based upon the weight of the Ozark rig, you get this spiraling effect as it falls. So you have this visual effect of this spiraling bait coming down like that versus just like dropping a rock in the water with the Texas rig. And that is what generates the strikes in certain type of situations that we'll get into. So, okay, let's talk a little bit about rigging it, and then we're gonna talk a little bit about where you wanna fish it at. One of the things about the Ozark rig, guys, is it takes a little bit of practice, and they've got a bunch of different sizes, guys. They got the Ozark rig to match about any type of soft plastic you have. I just have the Zoom Z-Hog right now for demonstration purposes. But what you wanna do is come in the top about 1/4 of an inch, just like you're rigging a shaky head or something like that. And then you got to do this slow, guys, so you don't tear everything, but slowly put it in there. Come up like that until you hit the hook eye. See, I've got the hook eye. Now at that point, rotate it around. So you got it rotated on the top, and then you want to gently bury this head in the plastic to just where the hook eye is showing. Just push it up there gentle like that. Now see, now the head's completely disappeared in there. And then you want to just bring it back in the middle like that. I usually come all the way through the top depending upon the bait. But here's the thing about it, guys. Now, with the Ozark rig, you got nothing on the head. You've got the lead sort of hidden underneath the bait versus a big honking piece of lead on the head of the Texas rig like that. Okay, so when you throw this in the water, when this thing, you flip it in the water, this Ozark rig is going to come spiraling down like that. It's sort of a horizontal plane. Again, versus just the Texas rig, bloop, just like that. So the bite gets a lot of attraction on the way down. A lot of times you'll get the best, they'll bite it on the way down to where it gets there. When you hop it off the bottom, it's sort of the same way. It just sort of hovers down like that. Okay, now let's talk a little bit about when you want to fish it, and as far as the fact of why I fish it 50% of the time. Here's what I found, as far as the success I've had on it, you know, fishing around, you know, just in the tournaments and fishing for fun and everything. Been fishing a lot, like on Table Rock Lake and Stockton Lake. Anytime that I'm flipping and pitching or casting to some type of what I call clean cover. Now the clean cover could be like the edge of a boat dock, or you know, the edge of a brush pile, or on the outside part of a stump, or you know on a little bit sparser cover, maybe into some lily pads or something. That's when I use the Ozark rig, because I want to take advantage of that spiraling action coming down on that clean cover. Or just like, I caught a lot of fish on it, guys, just pitching to bluffs, just pitching bare banks to bluffs. So I want to take advantage of that horizontal fall.